What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Matt and Ice Show. Again, we have tremendous breaking news happening today. It has been a busy day already. We talked about already Don Lemon's arrest. Now we have President Trump literally out here calling for the arrest of former President Barack Obama. It is so crazy. It is so egregious. Play the first clip, Josh.
Donald Trump just posted and wants Barack Obama to get arrested. Let's read. So Donald Trump stated, breaking, Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard has just released hundreds of bombshell Russiagate documents proving that Barack Obama personally ordered CIA agents to manufacture false intelligence on President Trump and was actively working with the enemy to undermine and erode Americans' confidence in our democracy and President Trump's landslide 2016 victory. This was a coup attempt by Barack Hussein Obama and his cronies. As Jesse Waters said, whatever happens to these guys is not revenge, it's accountability, and it's time for the people to pay the price. Arrest Obama now. Girl, shit is about to get interesting. Because, girl, we just woke up to a day where Don Lemon was getting arrested, and now Obama? Girl, I need a blunt and a drink, and it's only 10:30 in the morning. God damn it.
I mean, don't we all feel that way?
President Obama.
President Obama now. Like, this guy has a hit list. Obviously, he's going after people who he's jealous of, he's envious of, or anybody who questions this president, okay? Like, I thought... Obama, like, really, like, what does Barack Obama have to do anything with this? Now, we all know that Trump is a master distractor, right? He's distracting from the Epstein files, his poor, dismal poll numbers, and the fact that he's just not doing anything for the American people. And not to mention this guy's corruption, okay? This guy is one of the most corrupt presidents in U.S. history. So a lot of people have been saying this thing. They've been saying, well, you know, it's not that bad and everything's okay. It's not too bad. Trump, we survived Trump 1.0. We can survive Trump 2.0. That's what people are saying. But what they don't realize is fascism is slow. It's a slow thing, but it moves very quickly and is swift and fast and right in your face all of a sudden. Now, this is an interesting quote that I saw. It said it took him 1 year, talking about President Trump, it took him 1 year and 10 days to begin arresting journalists and calling for the arrest of President Obama. Fascism is here. And I couldn't agree with that even more. And just to show you guys that fascism is here, I'm going to play another clip here of Georgia Fort. This is another journalist that the Trump administration arrests because, again, this stemmed from this whole Minnesota protest in the church. And I want to play this clip here. Here's Georgia Fort and her arrest. Play the clip, Josh.
You guys, I wanted to alert the public that agents are at my door right now. They're saying that they were able to go before a grand jury sometime, I guess, in the last 24 hours, and that they have a warrant for my arrest. I've talked to my attorney, and I'm being advised to go with them, I guess, down to Whipple. And my children are here. They're impacted by this. This is all stemming from the fact that I filmed a protest as a member of the media. We are supposed to have our constitutional right of the freedom to film, to be a member of the press. I don't feel like I have my First Amendment right as a member of the press. Because now federal agents are at my door arresting me for filming the church protest a few weeks ago. Again, I don't have a long time here, you guys, but I wanted you to know, for me, agents are at my door right now. My attorney has spoken with them. I did send a relative outside to talk to them. They're showing some type of documentation, apparently, that they got an indictment from a grand jury. I knew that I was on a defendant's list. I did not publish it because it was under seal. And so we've done everything that we can to try and abide by, you know, the advice of our attorneys. But right now, you guys, I wanted you to know I'm going to have to hop off here and surrender to agents as a member of the press. I filmed the church protest a few weeks ago, and now I'm being arrested for that. It's hard to understand how we have a constitution, constitutional rights, when you can just be arrested for being a member of the press. We've seen all these violations. All right, you guys, I gotta go. They're knocking.
Yep, she's coming right now.
Give me 1 second.
Wow. That is insane. Crazy. And this is what people have to fear and go through. And this is the Trump regime's response. This is what they do. They want to crush dissent. They want to crush you from being able to use your First Amendment rights. And this is, every American should be alarmed by this. But of course, some people, especially on the right, they'll make justifications. They'll say this is okay. They'll say anything. And I'm glad that TMZ had something to say. You know it's bad when TMZ, you know it's really bad when TMZ has to say something about this. Play the clip of TMZ.
Administration wonders why people are saying that they are trying to form a dictatorship. Well, look at the landscape. Arresting Don Lemon, who covered a protest in Minneapolis, is just insane, ridiculous, dictator-like. This is the playbook that dictators use to destroy democracies and take the will of the people away. It is as simple as that. The First Amendment is the First Amendment for a reason. It is considered the preferred amendment when you have to start balancing what's more important. The framers of the Constitution knew that a free press was essential to a democracy. Without a free press, you don't have a democracy. And it's real clear that Donald Trump and company doesn't want a free press. The idea that a journalist, which Don Lemon has been for 30 years, would walk into a church and film a demonstration which is of national interest, and then to say somehow, when you watch the video, they say he's part of the protest. Watch that video. He is covering the protest. He is covering it. That's what journalists do. I covered riots. I was a local reporter in Los Angeles for 15 years, and I covered riots and...
Okay. All right. So we're going to go back to this. Again, this is Trump's America. This is what people voted for. They say they didn't vote for it, but actually they really did vote for it because everybody was warning you this is what was going to happen. This is how Trump was going to move and Trump 2.0. And people just kind of took it for granted. Like, oh, yeah, everything's okay. But this is a 911 house on fire situation right now that we have in America. And it is really sad. It's a sad day in America. If anybody's celebrating this, you are unpatriotic. You are not an American. And you are part of the problem. And I want to play this here because I think this speaks into a big part of what's going on right now. Like, this is Trump's move, and we don't want to get distracted, okay? We are not going to get distracted from him attacking
President Obama.
We're not going to do it, okay? Trump, and this is one of his playbooks, out of his playbook. Whenever he's getting ready to do a scheme, he plotting against somebody or doing something that he ain't got no business doing, he's going to throw a lot of stuff at the fan in the media and just throw a lot of stuff out there to get people riled up, get people distracted, to get people to stop focusing on what they need to be focusing on. And then he go behind the backs quietly and do stuff like this. And this article is from the NBC News, and it says Trump sues the IRS and Treasury Department for $10 billion over leaked tax documents. Now, the president argued in his lawsuit that the agencies failed to prevent a former contractor from leaking his tax returns from nearly a decade ago to news outlets. Now, I have to be honest with you guys. What's interesting about this is that presidents are supposed to, or it's been standard practice to release their taxes to the public. We have a right to know what our president, his business dealings, his investment dealings, we have a right to know that before electing a president. Now, Trump, he hid this for a long time. He don't want nobody to know what's in his taxes. even though he's supposed to be the most transparent president in administration, right? That's funny. Not true. And so, again, anytime they want to hide something or do some shady, crazy stuff, they throw a lot of stuff at the fan, and then they go right behind the back door and rob the American people blind. So I want you to say, listen, my whole spiel is this. This is egregious. This is not, we're not going to tolerate this. Americans, we're going to push back against this. And we are all getting a masterclass in what fascism is, authoritative dictators are. And we all know, hey, you know what? We will not stand for this. We got the midterms coming up. We need to protest against this president peacefully, of course. But this is stuff that you see in third world countries. This is stuff that you see in banana republics. But now it's here at the United States. It's here as our doors. So that's all I have for you guys. Please hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. We are trying to get to 500 subscribers, and share this with 3 people because this is a real serious video, and we'll see you guys in the next video.